Look me in my eyes, welcome to the dark side. Do or die, homicide, call me if you down to try. Everybody getting money like I said.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Blackout The Rebel, Dark Side Radio. We are here, one man band on some Live Johnson shit. Shout out to Jocelyn Blue, where the fuck she's at. My nigga Duce Privi will be in the building very shortly. But until then, I'm gonna hold the fort down. I'm gonna talk some shit with my industry mom and dad, Cool Chellz of the Daily Talk, and Mainstream, aka Ghost, aka King Fuckboy.
We doing that?
Yeah, we doing that because you know what it was. I was researching Duce Privi's last my last interview with him. I don't want to ask anything that I asked prior. Like, y'all should have been following since then. Like, I'm not gonna rehash shit just because that's not how I move. So that was the episode where somehow, like, I forgot what happened. We was in the chat room and Facebook. You was King Footboy around that time.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, this is also around VMA time too.
Oh, so I'm about to be King Fuckboy again because VMA time is
yes,
here.
that's a fact. I mean, I don't even want to get into it because I feel like what needs to be or what needed to be said about the VMAs, I feel like it has already been discussed.
Yes, shout out to you and Cool Chellz handling that.
Listen, man, it needed to be said, and it needed to be said from the right people. Like, if you're not Voiceless Music affiliated, then you don't really have a strong say. If you're not in this industry behind the scenes, you don't have a strong say. Like, an artist can say shit, but only for so far. If you're in the media, radio, PR, manager, publicist, anything of that nature, engineer, own a station, then you can talk some shit. But if you're just a regular artist and you didn't, especially if you're a regular artist and you didn't promote and manage yourself properly the year prior, there's not too much you can say, man. But I mean, listen.
Say less.
Say less.
Anyway, now before I came on, I was talking to Mainstream. I said, yo, I know exactly how I'm gonna kick this show off, and I'm gonna need your help too because this happened to be your shit, and it was because of you I started fucking with this shit in the first place.
Oh wait! Don't put me on blame for anything that.
No, it's not even that crazy. It's not even anything bad or anything.
This time.
Nah, yeah, this time. So, usually, if I have a guest, guys, y'all already know how it is. I ask them how was their weekend and things of that nature. Try to get them and you guys on the same page and up to speed. So, this last week, I was grinding hard, watching the entire Black Mirror show. My niggas. Shouts to Jocelyn, shouts to Mainstream for putting me onto that shit. Yo, when I say that is a fucking crazy ass show, I know I'm late, but this shit is new to me. So, nigga, when I'm watching this show, I'm like, oh.
Fucks your head. Fucks with your head, don't it? Yeah.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. Like, the pig fucking episode was like mad lame compared to everything else. Like, I mean, it definitely caught my interest. It's like, yo, is he really about to clap this pig's cheek?
Yeah.
But my whole thing too is like, alright, if y'all didn't watch this episode, I'm sorry, y'all late. I'm blowing up the entire show. So if you didn't see it by now, y'all fucked. Y'all shouldn't watch this part of the show. But my whole thing is like, did they specify how long he had to fuck that pig? Because they did say he was fucking it for an hour. I feel like after 10 minutes, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Let the little girl go now. Like,
yeah.
He was slutting that pig out like it was a regular Friday night. Like, yo, guess what I did, nigga? Yo, I had some bacon bits. Like, it really shouldn't have been an hour. Like,
it's like I was with my girl that night.
Nah, man, I don't know. But I would say, man, my personal opinion, I think the best episode was White Bear, the one where like the chick was she was the little kid killer, and she was like a part of the attraction for that part. Oh, so they had to the amount of attention that it takes to actually know the human behavior and mind of somebody to know how they're gonna react every single day.
That episode should have been a movie.
Deadass.
That should have been a movie.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Because like I feel like there was more the story could have been told.
Oh,
in a
hell
weird
yeah.
way.
Hell yeah.
You know, it sounds weird.
Yeah, because we don't know about the fucking fiance.
Right.
Like, how do you even greenlight a park like that?
Yeah, exactly. Like that way. Like, there's a lot of shit in this show.
Deadass. Like, usually a person gets like 65 to life or some shit.
Right.
Nah, Your Honor, I sentence you to. Oh, you gonna be a main attraction in the theme park. shock therapy every fucking day.
Yeah, that fucks with
Yeah, it was a lot of holes there, but overall, I still think it was a good episode.
Yeah.
That episode, the White Christmas one, where it's like,
damn, I missed it.
Yo,
that's what you're talking about.
The White Christmas one, where it's like the if you don't fuck with a person no more, you can block them. So you just talk into a gray ass blur for the rest of your life until you say otherwise. That shit was dope because it also was with the machine where like the nigga can go inside your dreams and go inside your subconscious.
That's crazy.
And that's how he got the confession out the nigga. But in doing so, this nigga actually incriminated himself and letting it be known that, oh yeah, I watched a fucking murder happen. I ain't say shit about it. Like that part, I felt you could have left out. Like you could have let us, the viewers, know. But to save your own ass, I would have just shut the fuck up. But I mean, niggas is not cut from that hood cloth. Like you don't snitch on yourself. Like what part of the game is that? But that was a dope episode. What else? The nosedive episode. The one where it's like, I think it was the one that you guys was hinting on at that point in time for that episode, where if they don't fuck with you, you get like a low rating, and the bitch was trying to go to the wedding.
I love that.
I was waiting for like the real savage shit, like people like motherfuckers sucking dick for 5 stars and shit. That's what I was waiting.
I don't think it was like
I was like, yo, how desperate is niggas really for these stars?
It could have got that.
Like I feel like there's so much more you could have did with that premise.
Yeah, but I love that whole lead up, even to the rental car.
Yo. It was like, it was not a very fulfilling interaction. Like, bitch, 2 stars. Hold it.
I was like, oh shit. No, but I love the way she was sitting inside the truck and she was like, so you don't care about your rate? Okay. She was
right?
Like, she was like, girl, I've got over those ratings. She's like, but you're only okay.
Facts. Yo, I like the what was it, the first aid kit that the chick left him.
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah, hold that. You gonna get lit and talk your shit the way it needs to be said. Bitch pulled a knife at the fucking wedding. I'm like, nah. This is when you just don't give a fuck.
Word.
But nah, I think that was dope. One thing I can say overall, I really like how they subliminally was pushing and okay with interracial dating. Yes. You notice that was everybody was fucking somebody that wasn't their race.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That shit was cool.
That's a fact.
I thought that was like interesting. Another episode. Which one was it? The metalhead shit. That shit was just weird to me. The one with the mechanical dog just chasing this bitch down the whole episode.
I didn't see that one either.
Oh, you serious? Oh, watch that shit. That shit was interesting. That shit was like Mad Max with a fucking robot dog. That's exactly the best way I can put it for you.
Okay. Yeah. Watch that.
But
so we gotta watch that one.
Yeah. See, I'm giving y'all movie night at Mainstream Script. It is what it is. Let me see. What else? There was a few that I was fucking with. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Matter of fact, I got my phone in front of me. I'm about to be on my real nigga shit right now. Hold on, I'm about to pull this shit up right the fuck now. Because I think it was the first season that really had me. I was like, oh no, this is the one. The Entire History of You. Nigga, that's the one where it's like you have like your whole mind and your memories is DVR, and you can delete the shit that you want and fast forward and go back to that shit.
I saw it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Oh, nigga, nah, you need that one.
Yeah.
That one was the one where it's just like, yo, anybody in a relationship looked at that shit and was like, yeah, I need that. Like that. I told Jen, I was like, yo, you're gonna like this one because I know you. She be on her Inspector Gadget shit. So when she saw that, she was like, yeah, that's exactly what niggas need. And I was like, well, if you saw, there was a part in the show where the dude was trying to catch, I think he was catching a plane back home somewhere, and the TSA agents basically was like, yo, open up your last 24 hours on the screen. Let me see what you was doing. And he had to literally open up his eyes, and they went back all 24 hours. Like, okay, you didn't do any crimes. You're good to go. Right. I was like, so I sent her that message. I was like, yo, this would be a good way to kind of stop crime. She's like, no, fuck crime. That doesn't have anything to do with me. It's about relationship. Niggas need to know that she knows. I was like,
Lord.
Okay, so all right, I guess I kind of walked into that. I'm not trying to defend it, but
you really did.
But nah, deadass. I like these type of shows that really invoke conversation, really push certain conversations, and really makes you think. So regardless of how you feel about relationships, watching that episode, how that shit played out, you definitely will feel some type of way. The The other joint. The fucking one where it's like the match dating shit.
I think I saw that one.
Okay, come on, son. Damn, you the one put me onto this shit. I'm thinking like, yo, mainstream will watch all the episodes. I'm about to hit him with all this shit because it's fresh in my
We watched
mind.
like 2 or 3.
Nigga!
No, but there's a few that I want.
Like, help me!
Yeah.
Nigga!
Facts! Help me!
But, yeah.
But alright, so I guess I'll leave that one.
But Black Mirror is a fire show.
That it is.
It's this fire show.
Yes. And I feel like the culmination, the Black Museum, the last episode, nigga. That, like, it's funny, me and Jen was watching it together. Shout out to my girl, Jenny Five. She's at work right now, saving lives. We was watching that episode, and it literally clicked for us at the same time. We figured out what the fuck was going on. But she just said it before me. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. We both figured it out at the same time.
Okay.
This is fuck you, Mitchie.
Yeah. Alright.
So, since you didn't ruin it, I mean, since you didn't see it, I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Okay.
But, all I'm gonna say is, if you didn't watch every single episode in Black Mirror, don't watch the last episode, because you will see hints at every little episode before it.
Okay.
And that's what was crazy. Like, they don't talk about it, but you'll just see little things here and there. And it was just like, oh, I remember that from season 3, episode 5. Like, it was just crazy. So, definitely a good show. I say, if y'all haven't seen that, y'all definitely need to catch that. Let's see, what the fuck is going on in the world? Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. This is a good week, and you know this is a good week for the simple fact that I actually wasn't able to do a Fuckboy Friday this past Friday. It wasn't because I didn't have time to. It's because I honestly didn't see anybody doing no fuck shit that I had to address. Huh?
That's good.
I know you here for it, but it was bittersweet because it's like I don't like having to point out fuck shit. Like, we should live in a fuck shitless world, but unfortunately that's not the case. Everybody's doing some fuck shit. But what kills me is when it's like Saturday, the day after Fuckboy Friday, and I already got a lot of shit saved, and it's just like, my nigga's only been 24 hours. Like, what the fuck is like? Y'all couldn't let this bitch breathe at all.
Right.
But I can already tell. I mean, fuck it. I got time to kill. Let's talk about some fuck shit that I've been looking at in the news. Did you hear about the story with the kid who got 65 years for a murder he didn't commit?
I heard rumblings of it, but I didn't see the whole details of it. I saw the cop pop on the feed.
My nigga.
What exactly happened?
Alright, so, in short, basically, I think this happened in 2015. I think he was still, he was definitely a minor at that time. I think he was 15 at that time. Him and a group of his friends participated in some breaking and entering.
Okay.
Cops showed up, got into a shootout. He wasn't the one shooting at anybody. He didn't have the fucking gun. But I think one of his mans got killed by the cops. So now, in certain states, they have this this aiding and abetting and associate to crime law. Whereas, like, if a crime happens while you're still committing a crime, then you're a part of that fucking conviction. Also, it's very confusing to explain. But if y'all know the case, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, just because he was doing the breaking and entering, what transpired after that, he's still held accountable for, regardless if he insinuated a shootout or not. Just for him doing the breaking and entering, he's now attached to that whole entire thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but the fucked up part is, like, the cops who did the shooting and killed the kid are not getting prosecuted at all.
Oh, nah, they should be all the way.
Bruh, I saw that shit. Yo, what's up?
Okay, so you said they get the same punishment as the person who committed the crime. If the police is not getting punished, why is he?
That's the point.
Exactly.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Exactly. I don't know how they're trying to swing it. If, like, they're saying, like, they were protecting their lives because it was a shootout.
Yeah, they're gonna say
but at the same time, I don't understand how you convict somebody of some shit that they were not a part of. Convict them of the breaking and entering. That's one thing. The burglary and all that other shit. That's cool. The nigga did that shit. He gonna have to suck it up and take that time. But for a fucking murder that he didn't even participate in? Nah, fam.
It's gonna be his word against the cops.
Nigga, the story is out. The truth is out there. Like, it's X-Files out this bitch. Fuck is you talking about? His word against theirs. Nah, nigga, like, I think somehow the real truth came out. It was said that he had no type of weapon on him. There was no dust particles or anything from when you bust the gun. So it's clear that he didn't have a gun, or if he did, it wasn't shot. Right. So none of that murder had anything to do with him. He just happened to be there with his friends. So once again, if you want to get a nigga for breaking and entering, for burglary, that's one thing. Yeah, but to catch this nigga for a murder is like... Once again, I'm tired of the bullshit where cops can just do what the fuck they want and get the fuck off scot-free. This shit is like really killing me. And that coupled with the fact that I just finished 7 seconds. Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. I had a lot of time to myself these last couple of days. I was really getting it in on Netflix, son. I was Netflixing, chilling with my goddamn self. I was at fucking work on my lunch break like, nah, I got a whole hour, you say? Facts. Episode 5, let's get it. Anybody who hasn't seen 7 seconds, shouts to Live Johnson, he put me onto it. That was another dope ass show. What's up?
It got me tight.
Yo, it definitely did got me. It got me tight as well. Rest in peace, Brenton Butler.
Yeah, shout out to the assholes who canceled it too.
They canceled it?
Yeah, they canceled the second season, but they're putting it up for Emmy consideration for the first.
Wait,
I didn't see it, and I found that out.
Okay.
I found that out just like 2 days ago.
God damn it, mainstream. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. Listen, I'm trying not to ruin shit for you. I'm gonna say it like this. Everything was case closed when the season ended. So for them to have a second season, I'm very interested and intrigued as to where they would have taken that.
All the dead ends.
What dead end? What loose ends?
Okay,
See, I wasn't trying to fucking... Yo, fuck up. Pull up to see if that's how you feeling. Let niggas, like, actually hear you.
Okay.
Once again, make sure I wasn't trying to ruin it for you, but
That's
fucking
okay.
nigga, like, it was on Netflix for a while.
I'll let you watch it. So, go ahead.
Okay, so
the killing of the girl.
You're gonna have to introduce yourself.
Yo, that bitch... She...
I'm not to that bitch.
Son, I'm sorry. I don't like to call little kids bitches.
She's not a bitch. She's not a bitch.
My nigga. Who saw it? Yo, if you saw 7 seconds, please call in 646-867-7220 or hit us up on the Facebook Live. My nigga, that bitch?
That shit got me tight, cause they...
That bitch?
Like...
She's old enough to be a bitch. I'm sorry. She's past the age of like, oh my god, she's cute and innocent. No, that bitch knew what she was doing and made dumb mistake after...
No, okay, no, that is true. She made dumb mistakes. Why the fuck would you leave knowing there's cops? She's dumb for leaving.
My nigga, alright, so, I'm sorry, she set me off. I'm taking the bait. It is what it is. If you watch the show, this bitch saw the murder of Brenton Butler, the person who made this entire story, basically. Like, a cop killed him by accident, ran him over, and then he called one of his cop buddies, and him and 2 of his other partners had been down, and they're dirty cops for a minute. They basically just let the nigga die there. Like, they left him for 12 hours to basically bleed out. Just so happens he didn't die right away. He died in the hospital. So fast forward, there's actually a little girl who saw the whole thing. And one of the prosecutors was like, yo, I need you to stay in fucking protective custody because these niggas know about you. They want you dead.
She was trying to do the black thing. She was trying to mind her business. She didn't want to be part of that.
At first, she was trying to do the black thing. At first. But, nah, my nigga, like, nah. Overall, this bitch had that shit coming.
Drugs, you have to...
No, she wasn't.
She was what? She was sniffing.
Correct.
She wasn't doing this, but
correct.
She was sniffing it.
She was on drugs, but she was not on drugs when she made the last decision that got her ass fucking killed.
She was acting out.
Okay, I think I speak for everybody where I say we are all animal people. Some of us are more cats, some of us are more dogs, some of us like ferrets, whatever the fuck is your preference. I think we all have a certain liking to animals. This bitch is no different. She likes dogs. So during the day she had to work at a kennel and she really took a liking to this one dog. This bitch is in protective custody, mind you. This bitch breaks out to go find the dog so she can, I don't know, I guess take care of it, raise it on its own.
Or stay by.
I don't know what the fuck all dogs go to heaven type shit she was on. But as soon as she hopped out the fucking building, the dirty cops was already there. Scooped her up and that was it. Niggas chased her into the fucking wilderness and just gave her mad drugs and made it seem like she OD'd. You tell me that's not a dumb bitch.
But
I don't give a fuck. Kid and I, no kid. She was like 15, so she's past that age. I can call her a bitch. This is a 6-year-old who made that dumb decision. I'm like, no, I feel sorry for that little girl. She wanted to protect the dog. Her mind wasn't there. She's a little kid. This 15-year-old dumb bitch chose the dog's life over her own. And where's the dog now?
But I didn't understand
With some
why
homeless
nobody
Asian
questioned
nigga.
it. Like,
I'm dead ass. I'm not making this up. What's up?
No one questioned it. How the fuck did she get out in the middle of the woods? Why would she go all the way out there just to do drugs?
I mean, okay, nobody questioned it, but at the same time, it's
but knowing everything that's going on, knowing she's a witness in the thing, knowing.
I mean, they did say it. It's like, oh, it's very coincidental that our witness pops up dead the day before she's supposed to get on the stand.
Like the people who like let the case go, like the judges and the jurors, like how stupid can you be?
Yo, man. All right, the only way I see a season 2 possibly have happening or would have happened is if the uncle of Brenton Butler, the nigga who was in the Air Force, he comes back and just starts murdering everybody. It just becomes one big ass death wish. Shout out to Bruce Willis, that was a dope ass movie. If it goes down like that, then I want to see it. But other than that, it's really nothing else to tie up.
I feel like they the way it ended. I feel like they were gonna like reopen the case because it was the way they like did the case. It just wasn't. I feel like they would come back and be like, oh, maybe there was, this wasn't right or this wasn't right, so we should check it again and see something.
Well, that sounds good. But, unfortunately, in our fucked up, upside down ass judicial system, we have this thing called double jeopardy. And for those of you guys who do not know what double jeopardy means, is you get convicted for some shit, that's it. There is no retrial for that same crime. Either you got off or you didn't. So unfortunately,
I feel like that's a good thing, and it's also a bad thing for when it's used for the wrong thing. Because black people, when they try to come for you again, they can't. Because
I feel like in this fucked up backwards ass society, world, and country, it's very beneficial for niggas. Because
yes.
Niggas could go to court like for a traffic ticket and be like, nah, let's reopen this shit and throw some crack in this. Let's shake it up a little bit. Like, I'm so glad we actually have that in some situations. I'm not with the shits.
Nice talking to you guys.
All right, yeah, okay. So, what else is going on in the world that's pissing me off? Let me see. Well, I don't know about pissing me off, but I think I saw this on Facebook. This black kid got accepted to 83 colleges.
And they call him ignorant.
No. This is another kid. I know the kid you're talking about. That kid got accepted, I think, to 19 or 20 schools. And Fox 5 News was like, oh, he's not ignorant, but they were saying he's they said some weird ass left field word. Like, if it's not a compliment, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Racism is a very ignorant, stupid thing. Because if this was a white kid, this shit would have been.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
where
the
tweet, and then the guy asked him if I was like, oh no, that was so disrespectful.
It was. I don't understand what's the problem with getting accepted to like 20 colleges, 20 good colleges too.
If you're not white, they think
it's a handout. So basically, all right. For those of you guys who didn't see that story, this black kid, he bust ass. He got accepted at 20 good colleges, and then the newscasters of Fox 5 News was basically saying, "Oh, this is crazy. He getting accepted to 20 colleges. This takes away the chances of 19 other students and all types of other crazy shit." Just to be negative and put this kid down, without realizing if a person gets accepted to a college, everybody else is on waiting lists in case that kid decides not to go. Right. So if a person gets accepted to 20 colleges, guess what? That nigga's not going to all 20. So all 19 kids will be off waiting lists and be able to go. So I don't understand people's point of view. If these are fucking university grad motherfuckers who are on Fox 5 News, I graduated from Flushing High. There was no college in my fucking background. How the fuck do I know this and niggas don't? Like, answers I need, my nigga. Like, talk to me. Flushing High alumni class of 06. I'm just saying that these niggas is on some dumb shit. So, from that story, you would think that things would change and people would like check themselves. But no, I feel like Fox 5 is gonna hear this shit and they're gonna go through the fucking roof. Like, I think, like I said, he got accepted to how many colleges? I said like 80.
A lot.
Like, he got accepted to a whole fucking lot. 20. No, the other kid. Yeah, I think like 83, some weird ass number. But it's like, congratulations to him. Shouts to him. That's dope. I love seeing shit like that. Like, it pains my heart to have to do Fuck Girl Friday every single Friday because I want to create a segment. I just haven't got the name of it yet. Where I'm actually showing that I'm proud of achievements that people are doing. It can't just all be fuck shit all the time.
Right.
But unfortunately, I feel like that's all these niggas know is what it is.
That's what they're accustomed to.
This is a fact. So let's see, what else is going on in the world? Now, I'm not exactly the biggest sports head. Everybody knows this. But y'all niggas know what time it is when it comes to my teams. When it comes to basketball, I bang with my Nets, I bang with my Lakers all day. Now, I'm going to take this over to the mainstream. What is going on for playoff final predictions?
I'll tell you this real quickly. LeBron is surprisingly doing shitty. I mean, listen, everybody expect LeBron James to be doing great for the Cavaliers. The team around him sucks. So they're predicting he will not make it to the finals this year. Celtics are doing shitty since Kyrie Irving got hurt. Let's see. The Blazers got swept, and they're blaming everybody from Damian Lillard all the way down to the fucking coach.
They're the only team that got swept thus far.
They're the only team that got swept. Mind you didn't get beat by just anybody. You got beat by the fucking Pelicans.
And they won.
It was bad enough to take the Pelicans.
You can't lie though.
No, the Pelicans were lit.
They were balling.
Yeah, they were balling. But I mean, like, you're talking about if they were a threat.
DeMarcus Cousins.
If they're a threat, if you have Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins.
Right. They did it without DeMarcus.
They did without DeMarcus Cousins.
I don't give a fuck if I'm a one-man team. I wish I would get beat by a team that's called the fucking Pelicans. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a nigga. Dark side, we outside.
Facts.
I got too much pride. There's certain shit I cannot let
Who you
slide.
lost to? A Pelican.
The Pelicans? They don't even sound like a strong team. It sounds like it was Pee Wee basketball and it was for a charity and you let the little kids win to boost their confidence.
What's that movie?
Grown-ass niggas named the Pelicans sweatshirt, my nigga?
Basketball?
Yeah, nah, fam. I'm sorry, I'm too petty. Like, I would have lost my contract. I would have been in jail. I would have definitely, like, I would have rolled up on somebody from the Pelicans after the game. Oh, you thought it was a game? You thought it was like actual? Nah, fam. You gonna have to hold all these slugs, 10 in the clip, 1 in the hole.
Wow.
Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Not the Blazers. Not the Kings. Like a dominant, nice, strong name. Like the Heat, the Thunder. You know, the Magic. The fucking Pelicans, my nigga? The shit that you be seeing on Canarsie Pier? The fuck is you talking about? Nah, fam, nah. Nah, I'm sorry, like, my coach is definitely gonna have to, like, suspend me, like, my nigga, you're too much of a hothead. The fuck is you doing?
Yo, I can't. I'm not doing this.
Yes, you are. Sorry, I gotta do it.
Spurs, they trying.
Oh, yeah, the South of the Spurs, man.
They tried. They almost got swept.
They almost got swept, but they took old-ass Ginobili, 40-year-old Ginobili. Here's a funny moment for you. Whoever the fucking reporter is after the game last night deserves to be fuckboy Friday.
Why you say that?
So the game is happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhat close. The Spurs is starting to halfway bust ass.
Right.
They get Manu Ginobili off the bench. Now Ginobili is 40 years old.
That's a fact.
Granted, he's old as fuck, so he should have been retired when Duncan old ass left.
Yeah.
But he busts your ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drops like 25 off the bench.
Facts.
When they win the game. And so the Warriors are still 3-1, right? But here's the funny part: the press game conference, Kevin Durant and Draymond Green are sitting there. They ask all the typical questions: what do you think you can do different? Is there something you can do better? This one motherfucker says, So hey guys, I want your opinion. Do you think Manu Ginobili should play again next year as a competitor? So Draymond looked at him like,
nigga.
He looked at Durant. Durant was like,
nigga.
What the fuck?
Next question. Like,
Yeah.
why would you even ask that?
Yeah, nigga.
Ginobili just bust people who are younger than 30's ass. His 40-year-old just killed this whole team.
Off the bench.
And you would off the bench,
Off the bench,
and you
man.
asked him, yo, you think he should continue playing next year? I would have been petty, be like, fuck no. I hope his whole knee go out.
That's a fact.
Like you just killed my whole team off the bench.
His hip, all that.
Yeah, shit, you're a sub. You're basically the water boy at this point.
Nah.
And you just beat my team. Nah, fuck
I
that.
would have lost all my endorsements. You thought Cam Newton was bad, nigga.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
man.
some shit.
I was
I'm
saying
gonna
shit.
talk all time. What? Yo,
You
get
get
this
all-
motherfucker the fuck up out for and slap the bitch out this nigga.
Oh.
Next question. what's going on? Are we talking about the game or we talking about practice? Like, nigga, like get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
like, hey, practice.
But no, alright, since we on the topic of basketball, I do remember seeing something on Facebook and it actually did make me think. It was a video basically of a highlight reel of how crazy basketball used to be in the 90s as opposed to now. And I was like, damn, I really didn't stop to think about it, but it's true. Like, nigga, when you went into the paint in the 90s, nigga, that shit was WWE with basketball jerseys. That's all it was. Like, that shit was crazy.
Fucking Anthony Mason, Charles Barkley.
Yo, I saw Michael Jordan throw hands a few goddamn times. I'm like, yo, this nigga was definitely...
Charles Oakley and Michael Jordan.
Yo, if it wasn't for the Jordan brand, this nigga... Yo, that was a hood nigga there. Like, don't get it twisted. But anyway, off sports. What else is going on? Let's see. Anything else in the news that you can think of, mainstream?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, without avoiding talking about punk ass 45th president, no.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Let's talk about it. What's up?
What are your feelings? What are your feelings about the Syracuse scandal thing?
Yeah, that shout out to Ant, man. Ant the Rebel calling in about that. So, you didn't hear exactly what happened, right?
Not exactly. I came in on the hazing part, and then I had, shit I had to handle.
So, basically, in a nutshell, there was this fraternity called Theta Tau, and they basically had this, it's basically initiation. And the initiation, hold on, make sure the mic's there. The initiation, the way it was set up, they basically had all these guys there, and they basically like role play in a sense, where they were pledging to be a part of this fake, basically a fake fraternity within the fraternity called Tri Kappa. If you think about it, Tri Kappa means that's 3 Ks. So KKK. So basically the motto of it was based on downgrading every race possible that is not Caucasian. So literally saying, not black people, they say niggas. Not saying Hispanic people, they said spics. Not saying they say kites. Like the whole motto and speech they had to say was super derogatory and racist, down to the point where at the end of the video shows the guy has a beer can next to his dick and making him basically suck the fucking beer out the beer can while they're on their knees.
Wait.
Saying this derogatory statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So, again, shout out to Ant the Rebel, who basically said that the dean's been trying to cover his ass, saying sorry, not really doing nothing. Besides, they did fully suspend or expel the entire fraternity. All 18 members have been expelled.
Yep, one chapter.
The whole damn chapter is gone.
Okay.
Their whole, supposedly, and I looked it up, their whole history is about to be erased from the school itself.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it is serious. So I want you. So yeah, I guess give us your opinion on that.
Okay, so this is all news to me, so this is fresh. I need to know how certain shit like that gets started to begin with. I feel like, once again, flush and high, I never stepped foot in a fucking college. And when I did, it was Queens College. So y'all know that was not campus shit. That was not dorm room type shit. So I don't know how the fuck those type of colleges run. But I feel like...
houses.
Yeah, like houses. I feel like with sororities and fraternities, the actual, like, dean, the principal, whoever the fuck, it should be in the know of what the fuck is going on their campus.
Claim that he didn't know.
Okay, so, alright, for those of you who didn't hear, Chellz, pull up, goddammit.
Okay.
Mainstream got a mic, you get a mic. Everybody gets a mic. See Murder, you get a mic. I'm saying, if you want to, pull up, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna chime in on this because I do have some opinions about like fraternities and sororities as well. So I'll
So shout out to all the Dark Side listeners.
That's a fact.
Yo, you already know who it is. This is mom right here.
Cool
Cool
Chellz
Chellz.
I
My
was there
dude,
this morning.
my bro, C Murder.
Oh my God.
DNC After Dark.
You already.
So basically what happens with the fraternity and the universities, they have different houses, they have directors, and the director claimed that he didn't know any of this stuff that was going on, and they also claimed that the video was a skit.
Yeah.
No, allegedly. So the reason why they do that is to save their ass. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So when I did the research, I had a whole bunch of paperwork, but I went really into it because it touched me because I heard that Ant you know, it was at Syracuse.
Yeah,
and I was
of
just like,
course.
oh my gosh, we have to reach out to Ann. We got to get this on the show. Like,
Right.
I'm not with
Facts.
shit. Like, it's very racist. It's very homophobic. There was a clown and just people with disabilities. So you know, I get even more deeper into this. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
but here's the thing, and this is what I said this morning. It's a predominantly white university.
Oh, that's a fact.
I went to a predominantly white college, and there's a difference. Still a school, but they gotta meet a quota. You know what I mean? They need a certain amount of people of color, and a certain amount of
I hate
people
that
of
type
color
of shit.
means not just African Americans, blacks,
Mm-hmm.
even some of the whites, the
Spanish.
Jews, some of the excuse me, not the Jews, excuse me. Yeah, some of the whites, the other Italians and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the
So-
off-whites, the eggshells.
But this
Beige.
particular video was so bad. Like, you're doing an oath saying that to hate African Americans, to hate Jews, to hate Spanish, and it comes from somewhere. You know what I mean?
This is the double-edged sword that somebody who's in control of a campus of a school is gonna deal with. You say you had no recollection, you didn't know about this shit, then that shows the negligence of your job. Like how do you let something like this go on?
You just turned a blind eye to the situation.
Yeah, like
Facts.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that.
it got
and if you,
swept under the rug.
yeah. And now if you did know about it and you sanctioned this, then guess what? You're a fucking bigot.
Just to give a fuck.
And yeah, like that's it. You're done. So no, there's no coming out of this okay for anybody in that position.
And you
So,
guys want to know what's
which
so
they should.
crazy about this whole entire thing is the fact that they took the students out of the campus and they put them into a separate area to still let them go to school. So they swept it under the rug, but they're white, so they, you know what I'm saying? White privilege. It's so
Show
different.
face. It's still trying to show face.
They're still protecting them. You're still protecting them, and that means that it's okay. That's not okay.
man.
And that's why I was so upset. So that's why I get very passionate about these things.
Nah, as do I. And goddamn it, Aunt, why couldn't you just go into Queensboro like everybody else? Like my nigga, like
Nah, but you know what though?
Like you just had to go away to college.
like
right? You
that
just
ass
had to
and
go
that,
away.
and that fucking yo,
Just
this
stay with us.
my nigga.
When you
I'm
were
not-
safe.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. It was one time I was taking a trip out to Jersey and I was on the fucking PAP train, whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on my stop. I woke up in Syracuse.
Wow.
Nigga, I was knocked out. I don't know what the fuck.
You
was
really
going
went,
on.
you really fell asleep?
I fell asleep.
Nah, I'm
No,
not
it
gonna
was-
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
It
That
happens
ride is
sometimes.
smooth as shit.
That ride is
So-
smooth.
so
And it's a
you
stop.
tired?
It's a stop difference.
Right. That
So-
shit is
Okay.
smooth as shit. It ain't like Queens, but you know you wake up and you.
When I tell you that's like
Is
white,
this like the Amtrak thing?
Something like that, but it ain't. It don't go
It's
as
the,
far as
it's
the
the PAP
Amtrak.
train thing.
Yeah.
Right, but it is
Yeah, I've been on that.
kind of like the Metro North, kind of like. So kind of
Exactly.
So like you're,
Yeah.
it's chilling. Nah, I know what you're talking
that
about.
shit,
So you
yeah.
tired, you knocking out.
That's a fact. Nigga, I woke up to cows and white people. Nigga, that is not the place to be.
I'm like,
If you are, I mean, you can go anywhere. I'm not saying that, but it's a
But the
cultural
feeling,
shock,
the
especially
feeling.
if you're not prepared to go there.
Right.
Like, nigga, I was on my way to
Like,
Jersey.
you like,
Like,
where the fuck am I? Like, wait, this is
yeah,
not where I
that
was
shit.
supposed to
Nah,
go.
man, nah.
And nobody wake you up because they like, nah, I ain't fucking touching them.
Yo, all right. We're gonna make this go viral. Hashtag free my nigga Ant. We're gonna put that out there.
Hashtag
Right,
Syracuse
right,
University
yeah.
Right.
chapter Theta Tau.
I say that at all my events. So,
Yo,
They protested up there, the kids.
as they should.
They had 75 people in the meeting, but that's not enough.
No, it's really not.
but it's a start.
It's a start.
It's not enough because
What? Chill.
Wait. It's 75 people
They had a protest.
to petition to get rid of that, or
They just had a meeting. You know how they do.
75 people that were against it.
Most likely, yeah.
I feel like that's
And inside of the CNN and the CBS, because I got to give credit to all these places, you know, I want nobody to come across. They was discussing the meeting, and that the head director was just saying, "Can't." That's the name. Was saying how, I don't understand why I'm so naive to the video. I'm so naive to that this goes on campus. So basically, this isn't just a fraternity thing up there. This is a school thing.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went to a predominantly white school too, and there was a lot of blacks there. There was a lot of Spanish. There was a lot of us. There was a lot of people. But you know, I had to break through radio there because they wouldn't let me play hip hop and R&B, and I was the first person to ever play hip hop and R&B after like 3.5 years.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So like it went serious. So I know what it's like. You almost got expelled.
Wow, that's fucking.
But
that's wild.
we're talking about a different level university, so they could take away your schooling and they pay like $60,000 a year up there.
That's crazy.
So it gets a little crazy up there. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I definitely feel him. But going back to what I was asking, the reason why I was asking, it was 75 people that were protesting because.
Well, let me not get it all mixed up. The meeting, when I was reading from what I got the sources, what I got CNN and CBSNews.com, because I printed it out, it's in the garbage.
Okay, yeah.
But I had all the sources or whatever, and I have some more information right here because you have to always spread yourself.
Of course,
And basically it's separate. Like there was a meeting that they held for everyone if they wanted to come and talk, like a forum. And then they had, I know students, were protesting outside. I'm not sure how long that went on.
Okay.
Damn, I wish it was on this morning.
Yeah, yo, listen, man. I really wanted to watch more, but I was like, I had to clean up and shit. I was looking like old man Logan. Yeah.
Man. But yeah, so I wanted to put them on blast. So that's why.
Yeah, nah. Once again, the reason why I was asking is because if there's a shortage on diversity, then the 75 can only represent basically the entirety of everybody that's of color.
I mean, they said it was mostly women students, but it was also like faculty. It was a mixture in the paper. It wasn't. We don't know if it was exactly.
Yeah, right. That's
just from what they say. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, but
But damn.
It's that.
Yo. I mean, I had no intentions of going to fucking college, but that shit dedefinitely deterred me just now. Like, nigga, I don't want to. Like, I'm trying to better myself, and I now have to like fight for who I am, who I was born into. Like,
so I asked him. I said, "How was it in class?" And he was like, "Tension." I was like, "Can I imagine?"
All the way, guaranteed.
Imagine.
Yo, if I hear this shit like 1992 in Syracuse riots, I'll be like, yo, free my nigga Ant. Like, yo, Ant, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Chill, dude. Like, you outnumbered.
Run.
This is not Compton, nigga. This is not gonna work.
Run.
Nah, you need to transfer all the way. I'm gonna speak on one.
But okay. Now piggybacking off of this talk of racism and bigotry and everything like that, did y'all hear about the story? I think it's in. I wouldn't be surprised if this shit was Georgia or Florida, where they had like a neo-Nazi rally.
Oh yeah.
And they had like burning SWAT stickers. I was like,
what is going on?
Yo, so at what point in time are we gonna mobilize and just start fighting everybody that don't look like us? Because I mean, at this point in time, I feel like as a people, I feel like we have definitely tried to turn the other cheek, but nigga, there's only two cheeks. So
the thing is here, right? Not just blacks have to stick together, but blacks, Spanish, Asian, Indian, we all need to stick together, and
that's a fact.
It's hard, but we all need to stick together because then it's so much more of us than any of them. And they flipped it because I know that we all know that. I hope we all know that history. But they flipped it, so
yeah. I mean, people know it, but they choose not to acknowledge it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what's sad, I agree with what you're saying, but what's sad is that a lot of people will say that certain races are higher or better than
the whole system.
Better than blacks and Spanish, so they don't need to stick with us until it's time for them to actually go. But
who's the most talented? Who's the strongest?
Listen, man.
Who's like, you know what I mean? Gifted, I should say.
Yeah, but what kills me is like a lot of people don't fucking know their own goddamn history. So it's like, in theory, it makes perfect fucking sense. It's like, yo, overall, not everybody. Overall, white people's on some real crazy shit, especially with Trump as president. Everybody of color needs to unite and be on that shit. And there's going to be a couple of people in a couple of races that's going to say, no, we're actually better. We're actually not dealing with the shit that you're dealing with. But if you go back, there were Asian people, I believe, in World War I times that were actually put in internment camps on American soil.
Every single background has a slavery issue, but you only hear about African Americans and Indians, and that's it.
And then
there's so many more. I have a whole book on it. I had a class on it. And then of course from experience and whatever. But it's so much history that I don't know everything.
Right.
We don't know everything. We don't know what they lying about. We have feelings about it though. You can feel that shit.
Oh hell yeah.
When it's real, you be like, that don't. Yeah. I don't know. That don't sound right. That sound fake. Like.
But it depends on that. It depends on the age that you're taking in that knowledge. I saw some shit. I graduated. I can't say I didn't go to college. I graduated Facebook University class of 2015. I feel like hold on. Nah. Let's keep it all the way real. We learn way more shit on Facebook depending on who you follow and
That's
what you
a fact.
follow.
That's
You learn more shit on Facebook than you ever do in high school. I don't know about y'all niggas.
Here's my thing. It depends on. You could go in a book. You can go in the library and read a book. You can still know what we know.
This is true, but a lot of people, are busy with their
Everybody
day-to-day
run
lives.
Facebook.
You don't have to
Yeah.
go to college.
Everybody
This
run
is true.
Facebook.
I agree with that. But I did see on Facebook. What the fuck did I see? Oh, they took a picture of this little. This person had to be in elementary, maybe I say 3rd, 4th grade. Took a screenshot, like a picture of their workbook, and for social studies. And they highlighted a section where they was talking about the Native Americans and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And they literally said the Native Americans kindly moved away so that the Pilgrims could have
They were
place to.
slaughtered.
Wow.
Yo, I was like,
They were
my
sent
nigga.
out.
So they just said,
So
just say, yeah, take my land, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah,
over the
facts.
corner.
Like, oh my nigga, yeah, you got this. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna
That
be chilling.
shit.
You good? You alright? You need anything?
You need
No.
word. You need
That's
more
what I'm saying.
land.
It depends on the age that you're at that you're gonna question shit. But if you're a malleable age like elementary, you don't know what the fuck
Nah,
the
you don't
truth
know,
is.
but
You're
you
gonna come home like, oh mommy, I just learned about the Native Americans, how they just were nice enough to let the Pilgrims stay here. It's like, nigga,
You're
what?
gonna be like, what? The
But
fuck?
you know what? That's the thing. Like,
Who the
you
hell
have
teach
to
you
have
this
your
shit?
parents have to teach you. Then parents
Yo,
have to step
dead
up.
ass.
That's all. They have to step up so they can teach you. When you have children, you have kids. You have to educate them on what's going on.
Yeah.
What's
Yo.
real? What's not? I'm scared to teach.
I'm scared to teach my son because if I have a son, I swear to God, it's gonna look just like I'm gonna get you sucker. If y'all ain't seen that, if y'all ain't seen that movie, I told you I'm an old nigga. I'm 30. If y'all ain't seen that movie, y'all need to see that fucking movie.
That's my shit.
There was a scene where your man, I forgot this nigga's name, but he's in almost every black movie and he's always screaming. It was weird too because he had a white woman and his white kids was on some real militant Black Panther shit. And it was like, yo, the white swine, this and like, oh, Black Power, this. I was like, I feel like this is the funniest shit ever, and this is exactly how my fucking son's gonna go out being. But yeah, that's why I'm scared of homeschooling. But at the same time, I feel like it's very needed because when you got shit like that,
Well, not even
that's
homeschooling, but letting
distorted.
them know.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what's real.
but I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, it's like for all of that, it's like I have to. It's basically like
I
him
understand.
wasting 8 hours of his
Yeah,
day. So I have to like debunk everything he just learned.
Can you imagine if we already knew everything at like 10?
Nah, nigga, I don't know
That
about
would be
that.
kind of crazy. Like, if we didn't go to school, if they actually really did teach real history, how bad you would be at like 10.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's a fact.
Like,
Yo, all the games.
So you did what to my great grandparents? What?
All the games at recess would have been mad different. Like, remember how you would go to recess and you would like play
those games
wrestling?
even bad. Ring around the Rosie and
Oh,
all
yo,
that stuff. And
nigga, yo, if y'all don't know about listen, if y'all don't know about the story about Ring Around Rosie, that shit was crazy. Like, that shit came about from the
Dr.
Black
Goose
Death and
all
bubonic
that
plague and
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, everything has a weird ass dark connotation to it if you actually do the
Careful
research.
what you do.
Yeah. But I definitely feel like those games would have been very left.
I was gonna throw in the Mr. Softy song too.
The Mr. Softy song?
Oh yeah, has a dark thing to it too.
Okay, that one I'm not exactly privy to.
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
what's the dark? Okay, the holidays. I fucking hate holidays.
I know
Back
that.
to- what's Mr. Softy?
Supposedly the jingle to the Mr. Softy song is the same jingle or the bell similar to what they did when they was calling slaves in from the yard.
Yep.
Wow.
Hence why it's used for as a kid's song because it was supposed to be pleasant for them to understand. They're acting nicely to get the fuck off the land and come inside the house so they can get your ass kicked.
Wow.
Yeah.
That definitely makes
It's
me.
super dope.
That definitely makes me look at a vanilla
Super dope.
ice cream with sprinkles very differently.
Right.
I mean, listen. Yeah, like I said, 646-867-7220. Spot check me if you want, but you can look it up.
I
The
know about
Mr.
that,
Softy
yeah.
song is dark as fuck. It's literally a song calling two slaves to come out
You just changed
from the yard.
You just changed every little nigga summer.
Yo, man, listen. I'll be on Mount Haagen-Dazs real quick. Fuck that. I'll go to a regular store. I'm not going. Bruh.
Get the ice cream school, get the cone, make your own fucking sprinkles.
Facts. Yo, I can't. Yo, it's crazy how dark some things are, man.
Okay, that one I didn't know about, but that definitely makes me look at ice cream trucks very differently. And it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like, ice cream trucks is such a big part of hood culture. Like, the ice cream truck is symbolic and lets you know that spring/summer is fucking here.
Yeah, right.
Like when it's cold as fuck outside and you got the fucking Canada Goose on and you hear that shit, that shit gives you so much hope. It gives you a warm sensation in your body, like, oh my god, good times around the corner. Now I have to think about I'm getting cold inside to get my ass beat.
America is bad. America is the devil, man. If you don't really know,
yeah,
you're slighted.
Yeah. Oh, good looking. All right. Okay, just slid in the door with his new pair of networks.
Yo, my son John gonna kill me, but when I
it's all good.
No, I'm gonna be totally honest. That's why I was like, yo, you for the medium? I was already running late. I was already running late.
It's all good.
And I grabbed the first thing I could find was a medium. It was the only thing I could find.
That's right. That's cool.
Listen,
I like this.
Nah, for the record, when I come, you're not just gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna set you out. You're gonna get a shirt, a hoodie, a sweatshirt, because I owe you, bro.
I
appreciate you holding me down. So you're gonna get a full package. I got you. I promise you.
I appreciate it.
So,
you want to
pulling up, we got my man Duce Privi with gifts. I'm about to rock this for the next time. I already got my my music hoodie on for the occasion.
Music, yeah, man.
Yo, this is my shit. Okay, and we got refreshments. Let's go.
So you want me to go to a quick music break?
Oh, happy days. You want to?
I'm so cute.
You sent me 2 tracks, right?
Yeah, let's get into I Don't Feel 'Em, and then we can start the show.
All right, so right now we're gonna listen to an exclusive new joint from Duce Privi called I Don't Feel 'Em. We're gonna come right back. Let's get it, Dark Side Radio. Thank you, sir. It changes everything. You're on time, in my opinion. It's just sweet. Yeah, it is. It is. It's super sweet. I'm not a player.
I would know it's sweet. I heard that. But I'm like, damn, like.
Right now.
Huh?
Right now.
Alright, so a little bit for him. That's my homegirl Connie, everybody. Yo, she got bundles by the boatload, so you know. You looking like you're not sure. If you ain't sure, I'll take it.
But you so poor. There ain't no Molly or nothing in it.
Oh, no, I don't like liquor.
Got it back.
No problem. Want a little more?
There ain't no Molly in it.
Yo, my bad, B. You know how I like to drink.
Nah, I know.
I like to be on time. I try my best to be on time. That shit is hard sometimes. I had went to grab some drugs. At 6:30 I went. That early. That gave me enough time, but it only takes like 45 minutes. Just that. Half an hour, 45 minutes. I go to the spot at 6:30. I finish by 7:30. That gives me a half an hour to get there and a half an hour to wait. Yo, they was fucking up the drinks. They was just fucking up. What's up, man? Good feeling. Word, and then we coming across the Pulaski and shit up. I ain't had to I never do that shit. I never like one. I think I'm gonna hit you there. Yo, you shit. Like, nah, bro. Shit is really up right now. If you cross my path, it could be the last path you cross. I did the math and what it costs you can't afford. The past is the past, now I'm moving forward. Mixing me cash, have a blast, I'm all forward. Building brand checks in hand, cashing in endorsements. Get some land and expand gates around the fortress. Different views from the plane flying overseas. Something tropical on an island, feel a breeze. You'll feel the brand, take a flick and say cheese. Get TikTok, I ain't need a breeze. Still cool as fuck, need to get you that's good. Riding through the mud on the ATV. Yeah, I'm
They wanna come around cause they see me making
Nah, alright. Wait, hold on. Time out. Alright, I know.
Well, you do that. You gotta do that.
I got you. You need to go in. I feel like you're cool. Let me get that.
That nigga like freaking fresh. No, that's Nah, his grandmother does though. Yeah, let's get it.
Blackout The Rebel, Dark Side Radio, we are back. See Murder to my left. We got the man of the hour finally came through. Duce Privi. Nah, honestly, he bought drinks, so as far as I know, he came right on time. Actually, as a matter of fact, he was early. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Drinks and gifts.
But who's your,
This is a childhood friend of mine. Her name is Kadi.
Kadi, what's going on? Welcome to Dark Side Radio.
She's an entrepreneur.
I feel like everybody you know is an entrepreneur, so I think that
you gotta keep like-minded people around you.
That's a fact. I fucks with that.
If we don't have that in common, what do we have in common? Like we can smoke some weed, but then what we do after that, we're gonna talk about.
That's a fact. That's true.
Yeah, so you just can't be smoking weed with niggas that all they do is smoke weed. Now you gotta smoke weed and then
niggas
create.
That create, that build, that invest, all that good shit. That's what's up. So, okay, Kadi, you're an entrepreneur. What's your business? What do you do?
Oh,
okay.
Caught me off guard.
Sounds like some laundry list shit. Like, well, what do
it
I do?
was one of those,
I'm out here.
This was a Privi segment, but since you need to ask, I do hair.
Okay.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I also own a hair company. I sell hair.
Okay, all right.
So,
Bundles by the boatload.
I was about to ask, like, yo.
You can check me out, www.cutblow.com. That's the site.
Okay. That's what's up.
Instagram is cutandblow247.
Okay. You're not any of those hair Instagram pages that's like spamming niggas, are you?
No.
Okay, I don't want to block you by accident.
No, I'm not. But you know what? I do need to incorporate that in my life because they're winning right now.
That's a fact. Like,
is that all the same
everybody got
I don't know if it is or isn't, but I need to figure out what they're doing because everybody's
all the app when you click on the page, like all their posters like look the same.
Same.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my nigga, you got like 1,000 of these accounts.
Same hair.
Yes. It doesn't have names, just like numbers and letters.
Right, and hit me on WhatsApp. That's it. But
hey, it works because niggas know about it. But
what's up, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, you talk.
Let me ask you a question. So,
what's up?
Do these come off after your show?
That's a fact. Yes, they do.
Nice.
Like,
I like this.
When I get the money and everything together, situated, Dark Side Radio is going to be an experience. It's not just a show. You come on, you talk your shit, you leave.
I like Dark Side Radio though. Like when I was here before, I like the vibe. Like I fuck with you, so I fuck with your vibe.
Likewise.
It's dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Yo, it's certain radio shows that it's a whole dub for me. Like I'm not going back, and it's people where I know it's just like I'm real particular when it comes to interviews and shit like that. Like one thing I don't be liking is like when they ask you like the same redundant questions. So, what made you start rapping? Like,
right.
My nigga, all the shit I've been doing for the last 20 years, and that's the best you can come up with. Did you even do any homework and research on me? Like, I hate lazy hosts that don't do their job. And it's just like, I'm the type, I'll call you out on it. I've done it. Like, and it's nothing personal, but it's like, yo, show me that you care. Yeah, like what am I here for? Like it's cool, like thanks for putting me on your platform, but like if I'm not gonna be able to get what I need to get across to the people, then what's the point? Like, niggas don't wanna know about me rapping on stage at 12.
Okay, well, as a radio personality, I have to play devil's advocate.
It's cool because I've been one of those too, so we can do that.
Now, for somebody like for my platform, for instance, my viewers and my fans may not know exactly who Duce Privi is. So sometimes those radio personalities have to ask those redundant questions and get them out the way.
Yeah, yes and no. Now, yes and no, because those redundant questions I feel are for journalists who aren't prepared.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's like you know me personally, and you follow me, and you've known me for quite a while, so you have an idea of the things that I'm into. So because you know me, you don't necessarily have to do the homework that somebody who doesn't know who I am has to do. And you're not going to ask me that. Even if your audience doesn't know that, you're going to ask me things based off what you know. So your audience is going to get familiar with what Privi has going on now, and then they might do their due diligence and do their back research. But you're not going to start with, yo, so what made you do your first song? You're not going to do that. You know why you're not going to do that? Because you know I have so much other shit that's going on that makes that irrelevant at this point.
That is true. That is very true.
So it's just like, yo, My nigga, I got 5 or 6 different shows out right now. I got a clothing line. I got producers signing me, and I'm about to drop a project. I'm getting back to the music, and you want to talk about my first performance? I'm sorry.
No. Yo, listen, it's perfectly fine. Listen, yo. Okay, one thing with me is like, as an artist myself, I try to put myself. It's very easy for me to put myself in your shoes. Like, all right, how do you want to be interviewed? Do you want to talk about shit that you was doing when you were 12? Or do you want to have an introspective, very deep conversation about the projects and the things that you're doing now and the things that you have coming up? I feel like sometimes you want to get that shit out the way and then get into the more deeper stuff. But I feel like what you're saying, when you have those type of radio personalities that just have that type of stuff just to go off, then you didn't do your research and you're just trying to
boring, you know?
It is boring.
Like, but before I do that, I'd rather just sit and have a round table discussion. Like, there's plenty of shows that I go on.
And just
the purpose is for me to do an interview and promote what I'm doing, but the topic at hand, like when I came up here and I did what show was that? With Duck and them.
Zika.
Yeah. Like that whole show was like a debate, but that was cool. Like, and I like that because even though we didn't really spend a lot of time going into like
Duce Privi, the artist.
It gave people an opportunity to see how my mind works and where I stand with it, because I'm more than just an artist. I'm a human being still. You know what I'm saying? Artistry is just one dimension of who I am. So it's like now you get to kind of see the mind behind the artistry. So that was cool. But please, listen, if you're out there, you're a radio host, yo, kill them generic, redundant questions. Like, do your research.
Can I be a devil's advocate, though?
Go ahead. You should.
Okay, in all fairness. Now, for people that are inspired artists that may not know how to get out there or may not know who they are for themselves, when somebody asks you that question, what made you start, your response could give them that motivation and inspiration, or what they need to do, or what, you know,
I totally get that.
Can go.
But here's the thing now. You've seen at least one of my EPKs, at least one at some point.
Yeah.
When I sent out my EPK, like my first EPK, it had all of that shit. Yo, I started out at junior high school talent show in Catholic school. I wrote my first rhyme. I rewrote Biggie's "Can't Hypnotize." It was for Black History Month. Cool. That was in my first EPK, my first bio. But then I did so much shit that shit became obsolete. But it's like if I'm coming on your show, I'm sending you details of who I am and what I've done. So if you read that, you won't even have to ask. You can be like, oh, yo, so I see you started off doing X, Y, Z. Cool, but don't act like, I just hate the generic shit. You know why? Because I was
for him, it's for the audience.
No, but I was a radio.
Audience don't know.
But still, you can get that same information across by presenting.
Most people don't read. Sorry,
that's the problem.
This is not the business.
That is a problem.
Research.
That's the problem.
That's unfortunate. I deal with it day to day. People.
I was a radio host,
but they would still call and ask the same question.
I was a radio host. You know when I asked those? You know what? You know when I didn't do my homework. That's when I resorted to my basic questions. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not that hard. Some people don't do that.
But guess what? Most people lack common sense.
Yeah, you shouldn't be radio. But back to I'm sorry, man. This is why I need to get here early. You see what I'm saying? I come with it, you know.
But yeah, let's not get too far away. We got to talk about that track. What is it? I'm not feeling
I don't feel him.
I don't feel.
I don't feel him. That's featuring my brother Rod the Mover.
Ride him over?
Rod the Mover. Rod the Mover. Yeah. Okay. I don't call him my artist because I'm an artist and I don't like calling people my artist. But I have my organization, Network ENT, and I have my organization is an organization of entrepreneurs. So I always looked at the company network as a union of like-minded creatives. And, you know, we just help connect the supply to the demand. So Rod came up under me as an artist, as my little bro from my building and whatnot. And it's crazy because him and my man Dwight, we were just talking about, like, them niggas used to be trash, yo. Like, I would come to the crib, they'd be having ciphers. Yo, dudes, get in this. Y'all niggas ain't serious, man. I'm not rapping with y'all. Real shit. They'll tell you this too. And then it was just like that tough love. Like, I just keep it real. Like, if I don't know you like that, you know, how's my music? Yeah, that shit fire, boy. Because niggas don't really want your opinion. Nigga, I got kicked out of listening sessions for being honest after they begged me to. I swear to God. I fucks with it. So,
this nigga's banned from Smash Studios, man.
Yo, it's crazy, B. And it was a Spanish chick. But anyway, that's the wild part about it. But, so, with Rob and Dwight started getting nice. And I had the studio in the crib. Like, yeah, come to the crib and record. You getting good. So then I'm like, yo, Rod, you gonna let this nigga? They like Kid and Play. They was like best friends. One light skin, one dark skin. Niggas like Kid and Play, literally.
Okay.
You gonna let this nigga out? Do you like that? So I was trying to Start
Insinuate,
a little
yeah.
friendly beef between them. So now it's like, now they start competing with each other. Who gonna write the best verse?
Right.
And my son Raj is nasty with it now. Like the boy, yo, he does so many different cadences. Like I'm impressed. Like I'm honored to be able to do songs with him. And there's a point where I used to turn them niggas away. Like I'm not doing that with you.
You see the growth.
Yeah, man, a lot of growth, man. So shout out to Ryder Mover. But I don't feel him. It's just a song like the niggas like when you go to the club and they don't know Privi at the door. That security guard don't know Privi. But I'm telling you, yo, dude, I'm Privi. I know the owner. I know the promoter.
Right.
If you could just do me a solid, call one of them over the radio, then let you know it's all good.
Right.
Nah, B, I can't help you. And then when another promoter walks in or the owner comes out and he's like, "Oh, Privi! Oh, yeah, you don't know this is Privi from such and such. Oh, nah, nigga, I don't feel you. Don't bro me now.
Right.
You ain't know me a minute ago. Don't bro me. You don't know me. Don't bro me. Like, so that's what I don't feel is about. Like, people who try to like deny you, try to shade you, and then they see that you got some clout or you moving, so now they want to be like, yeah, I've been fucking with something. Nah,
No, you didn't.
I don't feel them. Yeah, they calling me bro now, but I don't feel them. When I open the door, now I'm in the building. I ain't here for the small talk. We ain't chilling. I'm only here for the paper to make a killing.
That's what's up. Yo, I have so many different lives that I've lived. It's crazy. Now, as a bouncer, I can talk from personal experience. Yes, our 5'8" ass is a bouncer. Dark side, we outside, nigga. Do not try me at the door. Now, I can definitely say a good bouncer is gonna hear you say, "Yo, my man, I know the owner, I know the promoter at the door. Can you give him a ring real fast?"
Right.
Like I'm, the act or whatever. They're supposed to either get him or you're supposed to have the information where it's like, all right, I don't have the information on hand. You call them up and I'll speak to them on the phone. They say they're okay, then you're good. That's the way it's supposed to be.
And for the record, Privi doesn't have that problem in New York City. I was just giving an example, but yeah.
Okay, that's
what's like hypothetically.
Yeah, it's a figurative song. Like it's anything. Like if I'm trying to do something, like I've had people who just shun me, and then when they realize like who the fuck I am, it's just like the attitude changes. Nah, keep that same energy, dog.
That's a fact.
Keep the same energy.
That's a fact.
Don't let that change. Cool. That's how you was moving. Cause like me, I feel like I'm a very sensible person. I'm very rational. I reason with people. I talk politely. And it's just like, I do all of that.
Somebody ask you how's the music?
Yeah, like, don't ask me how's the music though. Don't ask me how my music is. That's the worst thing you can ever ask me. I'll tell you why in a little while. Okay. But I feel like if I'm doing all the right things, I'm talking politely, and you just like stonewalling me, giving me the cold shoulder. But y'all fuck with that song? I don't fuck with that.
Listen.
Yeah, I was just telling them that because I'm a DJ and I have a whole show on Friday night.
Talk your shit, C-Murder.
Why did you tell me your show, man?
DNC after dark.
Come back in May, but it's another story. So I was like, yeah, I need that song.
I got you.
There's situations that song relates to, but I was saying besides that, I was like, yo, I'm gonna put that song in the rotation for the event that I'm doing this Friday night at the Tavern Lounge.
Oh, nice. What's this Friday's date?
That's alright for you.
27.
27.
So,
I'm gonna try to get there. I got you. I'm gonna try to get there. I know my schedule's a little crazy with all these rehearsals and shit. Let me know where it's at. I'm gonna definitely do my best to come out and support. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't make this one, I'll come to the next one.
Oh, most definitely. We trying to do that.
It's gonna be in Queens, or I'm trying to make that.
I'll get you that info after the show.
Nice, smooth. Now, I know we pressed for time, so I'm just trying to get to everything.
No, definitely. Really quick, I fucks with it. It had a good energy. I like the hook in the beginning. Towards the end, I definitely, once I can picture myself like zoning out and being in a certain space for it, that automatically
once you got a visual,
that automatically tells me it's a good one, it's a hit. Yo, if I'm driving, that's not the song I can have play because I'm definitely busting 120 easy. That's definitely one of those.
Yo, when that shit come on in the boom, 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 boom. Yo, when that shit come on in the V, you can't tell me I'm not Hov, B. You can't tell me that.
Out here.
I'm Hov in the hoopty when that shit come on.
Yo, the top goes down, the sunroof pops up, the windows roll down. Even if you gotta roll the shit, you got one of them old school joints, shit's going down. Like, everybody has to hear it. They have to know that you got some good shit in the car bumping.
Yeah.
But I definitely
I took a long hiatus from the music and shit. I was dealing with a lot of personal things and just life in itself. And I just felt like I wasn't experiencing the growth that I needed to create music. Like, I'm a creative artist, so you'll catch me doing things like making shirts, creating business plans to do different type of events, and just all different ways as an artist to express my creativity. So I had to shy away from the music because I just felt like I didn't have nothing new to talk about. And I didn't have any new experiences that really inspired me to create music. So I took a break, and in that time you were a part of the film, the GD Mentality film.
Yeah.
We filmed that in 2016. It has not been released yet. It will be released pretty soon. Right now, I'm about to release the music that we shot that film for. It just took me some time to get the mixes and everything the way I really needed them to be.
Perfection takes time.
Yeah, because like I could have put this shit out 2 years ago, but I just feel like if I do it the right way, it'll have a better impact. Like if I would have dropped the film right now, like right now, I'm in mad shit right now. So I'm being more recognized for my acting. So I feel like I had a strategy with it made more sense for me to put out my independent documentary / reality musical film. Mm-hmm. Once I was kind of known for doing acting. So it was just like, let's let Best Frenemies season 1 bubble. Let's get season 2 going. Let's go season 2 bubble. I'm in that. Let Juicy the series bubble. I'm in that. Let Diagnosis PT drop and bubble. Let Dishonorable Discharge the stage play drop and bubble.
Niggas, the D-Ray Davis on the low, nigga. Ask
about.
So Money and Violence is bubbling. So it's like Pieces is bubbling. So it's just like
your Pieces is hidden.
Once you once you get to a space where you in 10 different things that average over 30,000 views an episode, that means some people are gonna be familiar with you. Then you can drop your shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I pretty much did with that. That's one of the reasons why that project hasn't surfaced as of yet. I did some screenings, and I also wasn't satisfied with the final project. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna get this right. We're not gonna rush the meal. We're gonna get the right seasoning. I need some more peppers. I'm gonna go to the store, get some peppers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this shit right. You gonna steak without peppers and onions?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got oxtail with no oxtail seasoning?
Wow.
Nah, you gotta wait. Do that shit another day. So, right now, I only recorded. When I tell you I took a whole year off music, I literally recorded.
I remember.
I recorded 2 songs last year. I Don't Feel 'Em, and I recorded an original freestyle, which means the beat was original, but how I put the song together was just a freestyle. Like I just rapped for 2 minutes. Just went in.
Sometimes
and that's what I did. I didn't do any music, and it's crazy because my memory is kind of based on music in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like I'm one with music, so like when I think of different experiences and times in my life, I can go back to one of my projects. I'm gonna hear a song and it'll take me to where I was at that time. So it's like I draw a lot of blanks for 2017 because I didn't make any music. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, oh shit! Because usually it'd be like, yo, I made that song and I remember I was going through this and this was going on when I did that. Mm-hmm. That shit fucked up my memory for last year. I ain't gonna do that again this year. I got some shit like before I record anything new. I've been penning though. I've been writing. I'm gonna get out. I got at least 3 projects sitting right now. So I'm gonna flood this summer. Cause they be like, yo, what happened to the music? Y'all gonna see it.
You don't freestyle no more?
I freestyle all the time. I get busy.
That's a fact.
Nice.
I'm gonna explain to you when I know he know how to rap.
Okay.
All this stuff he's talking about, that was going in one ear, coming out the other.
Oh yeah.
She knows me like
we
kids.
Dumb
like,
young.
Yeah.
He comes to my house, and at the time, it's a whole bunch of us. We about to hang out, and my mom had a glass head that was like a statue type thing was in the corner. He literally started freestyling about the head, and then from there started freestyling about everybody in the house.
Y'all was lit, wasn't
it? Just wasn't. He just was going in and I looked at him.
Nah, that's regular, bro.
And I looked at him and I was like, oh,
I respect that.
You actually know how to rap.
Thank you.
No, that ass.
And growing up,
because you can write, but it's to spit off the top of your head. This was all the time, we'll be in the house
growing up, people always say
whatever,
yo, you freestyle better than you write. For many years, I took offense to that.
Yeah.
Many years I took offense to that.
Yeah, because you put a lot more thought and emotion into the songs you write as opposed to just going off the head.
It's harder to freestyle.
It is.
I got to the point where I stopped writing for a long time because I built my own studio. Record, let's go. I don't know what it is. I know when to stop at 16 for some reason. I go off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but we do this.
That's the artist in you. Yeah, if you really know your
Thank
shit,
you.
you know how to.
Yeah, now I remember that. That's when I was like, okay.
I love music. Yeah.
Yo, listen, man, we out here. But no, one thing I can definitely respect you for is you not doing this just because you're an artist. Like, some people feel that just because you have the moniker of being a rapper or being a singer, you have to put out content. Regardless of the fact that you actually feel the content, regardless of you actually going through something, you're putting out something for the sheer fact of putting out something. You actually taking time to say, I haven't gone through anything, I don't want to put out anything, it's not real to me, this is not something I've gone through,
I want to connect. Like, I'm not one of those people. I feel like coming up, the people I came up with, like, we had it wrong. Like, we were trying to reach the masses. I'm no longer trying to reach the masses, because at the end of the day, my content it goes over the heads of the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like and not to toot my own horn, but we gonna toot it, because if I don't toot it, we gonna toot it for me. I'm like a Jay-Z in a sense, where shit that I'll put out today
won't be recognized.
You won't appreciate it. Like, I got niggas around me, like my critics, like in my circle, where I put out something today, and they be like, nah, Duce, that wasn't. I like your shit, Duce, that wasn't it. And then 2 years later, niggas be like, yo, son, this shit is fire. Bro, I told you that 2 years ago when I put it out. Right. But it's cool though. I can appreciate that, because that kind of makes your music timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I feel like hip hop is extremely infant compared to other forms of music. And one thing that we have to actually take into consideration is sometimes things are not going to be appreciated in your lifetime, and that's perfectly okay. I don't necessarily believe that Tchaikovsky, Bach, Mozart were their niggas of their time. But if you listen to them now, like, they're classical music.
You're nobody till somebody kills you, is what they used to say.
True.
So unfortunately, like, people don't, Kanye line, people don't get the flowers while they can still smell them.
That's a fact.
Nigga, send me my loud right now.
More sandwiches and me and Katie's discussion.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm here for it. Like, I gotta stop playing with these niggas. Like, I was discouraged too. I was discouraged because I just felt like if you really somebody that listens to my music, like, I feel there's no way you can actually take 2 ears and listen to my shit and not feel it. I honestly don't. Anybody that doesn't feel my music, bless you. Anybody who says they don't, who can listen to my music and not feel anything, I just feel they're really not listening. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you're listening, you're gonna feel this, and that's what I was saying before. Like, I like to connect with my audience, so it's just like when I talk that entrepreneur hustle shit. Like, I'm not really with all the extra. I'm not with the super gangster shit. Like, my niggas, we didn't bang, we didn't do all that. Fuck all that shit. I'm here to progress, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here to talk about, I might talk about being on a yacht, and I don't got a fucking yacht, but I'm speaking it into existence. Because there's a lot of shit that I rapped about before it happened, that happened. And once I understood I had that power, this was before I started reading certain books and personal development books. From young, I understood the power of words and speaking things into existence. Those become things. Our thoughts vibrate in a certain frequency that manifests in the physical. You gotta be careful what you think of. You know what I'm saying? You gotta monitor your thoughts. You gotta control your mind, and don't let your mind control you. So, I know I said a lot just now.
No, it's cool. I definitely fuck with it.
But I just be on it. And right now, like, these niggas out here, they don't want lyrics, and I provide lyrics. My shit lyrical, boy. So it's just like, I just felt like there was no country for old men for a while. So it's just like,
I like that reference.
You know what I'm saying? And I fell back, but then I start listening to the music now, and I'm like, oh wait, lyrics making a comeback? Now it's time for me to get in it. Do what I do. It's my time.
Definitely.
I'm ready. When you hear it, when you hear this, nothing wrong with dreaming. This shit ain't been played nowhere yet. Nothing wrong with dreaming, featuring Fever the Singer. When I was here last week, I didn't get a chance. Leah, was good.
Okay,
Leah. In the building.
What up?
I didn't get a chance to
Ray, what up? I see you, homie.
I didn't get a chance to premiere the song when I was here last week when we was doing Melody Renee's interview.
Right.
But y'all gonna get that work tonight, so
that's what's up. Alright, it's 9:52 now.
The song is only 2.5 minutes, so we can even play that.
Yeah, we got time. We're gonna let that play out. Yeah.
But yeah, man. In the meantime, yo, everybody, make sure y'all check out my website for my clothing, netgear.com, KNETGAR. You see shit like, you got the I Love Music hoodie, we got the United States of Brooklyn, we got all types of flavors. When I come do your show, I got you. Don't worry. We still
wait.
we was talking this morning.
Yes, I still wait for my email.
I got you. I've been listen. It's a long day. I'm about to get some interns. I'm about to get some interns.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man. So I'm in the building. Maybe I can get off a couple of bars before we get into the song. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I don't want to take. It's alright with me.
It's on you. This is your. This is your.
Let me get a beat, bro. What we got? Niggas never learn. I spit fire on the track, watch it burn. Everything that I get, I had to earn. Matter of fact, right now it's my turn. Off the top, voiceless music, dark side radio. Privy, yeah, I do this. Freestyle on the regular, but understand, Duce Privi far from regular. We got Katie, we got Leah, we got Cotty, oh my Mia. We got pretty ladies. I grew up in Brooklyn, high school was Grady. Technical vocational. Now I'm here and they hating you. When you grinding and you about to get it, all of a sudden everybody they was with it. From day one when they really fucking wasn't. I was there, no you fucking wasn't. Man, we need more support. I'm the judge, jury, in the court. That mean I do shit my way, and if you don't like it, kick your ass out on the highway. Yeah, while the whip doing 60. Shotgun, chick driving is pretty. Would you agree? Look to my right. Matter of fact, I need another drink tonight. I need a bottle, refill my cup. Network Duce Privi, that's what's up. I can keep going, but the beat's still going, so I just keep flowing. If you switch it, I'll be knowing. It don't really matter. Shout out to Queensbridge. But you know me, I'm a real Brooklyn kid. Flatbush, I was born in the style, and I smoke the best weed, so you know I stay high. I got bars up the top, scorching, flaming, shit stay hot. We could do this all day. I'm like, fuck it, I'm here to play. It's game time, but nigga, I ain't playing. I go hard right away, no delaying. They say spit, guaranteed I let it go. Bobbing your head, guess you feeling the flow. Maybe, maybe not. Let the niggas try to tell me I ain't hot.
That's what's up.
Little lyrical exercise real quick.
That's what's up. Yeah, we need that. Shout out to Jay for that track. Right now we're gonna go into that joint. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do our shout outs and everything like that.
Yo, shout out to Fever the singer. This right here is called Nothing Wrong with Dreaming. It's gonna be my next single, and I want to be like you. I want to be like her. I was in BBQs. I'm in BBQs. I look across the street, Dave and Buster's. It's Leah on the jumbotron. I'm like, yo, I need that. I need that. What's up? We ready? Is loading up?
Yeah, it's ready.
It's ready? Yeah. All right, let's run. Let's do it. Oh, my fault. That's his job.
I mean, no. We good. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do our shout outs and then let it close out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Due to time constraints,
the song is only 2.5 minutes. I promise you, we're gonna have 2 minutes after the closeout. No? All right. Fuck it. Nah. Yo, shout out the voiceless music. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to my son Blackout The Rebel.
Crazy.
Nah, that's not what they called you earlier.
C Murder.
Yeah,
they don't try to act like you ain't radio personality now.
DJ C Murder. He told me he gonna play my music on Friday, so you know I appreciate that.
So you mean in May though, when you actually come back?
No, I mean on Friday.
He got an event on Friday.
Oh.
Shout out to Leah Javinci in the building and everybody else that's here. Shout out to my homegirl
Where can we find you though?
Google. Duce Privi. Not yet. That almost happened. We'll talk about that on your show.
That's another story.
But yo, Duce the Privilege, or just look up Privi, or hashtag GD Mentality, hashtag Network KNET, Network with a K in front, and that's what it is. I'm out here everywhere.
That's what's up. Kadi, do you want to promote your brands as well?
Yes. One more time, Cut and Blow. You can find me at www.cutblow.com. Also my Instagram, Cut and Blow 247, as well as my personal page, Kadi Ba. KADIBAH 247 for Instagram.
That's what's up. And you know us, darksideradiobookers@gmail.com is the official email if you want to talk business. DarksideRadioNYC.com is the official website where you're going to see this episode as well as previous episodes. Darkside Radio is the YouTube, the SoundCloud, the Instagram. Darkside Radio _ is the Twitter. Darkside Radio is the Facebook. Blackout The Rebel, you already know. Train of Thought, the album is on the official website. I'm out. We're going to take it away with the song.
I just want to say this. There's nothing wrong with dreaming.
Ooh, nice. Darkside Radio, we out.
Turn it up loud, please. We need noise complaints. We need niggas to call the cops.
Nah, sit down. I hate you.
What do you mean? I fucking hate you. I'm in the train.
Nothing wrong with dreaming.
I'm like,
Even on the